Welcome back everyone to Ys Chronicles. I am Marcus and we are ready to continue the exploration of the mountain shrine. The last time we were here, we ended up exploring up until finding the prison key to free Fina, which is now sleeping at a home of Jeba, recovering from a fever. And right now, with all this new fancy schmancy equipment that we found in the last session, we are more than ready to start exploring more in depth into this place, because we're still having to find a Book of Ys for Sarah to actually study and uncover whatever she needs to do with that book. It's apparently extremely important for her. And now we're starting to see even more new enemies, so let me get the shield ring back up, because I have this feeling that I'm not exactly up to snuff with the level I have with the equipment. And now we have the ivory key. This one of two keys that we need to find, and yep, I was right in taking the shield ring in this place. I am playing it very risky in this run, because yeah, usually I have a couple more levels, and this time I'm actually not. This game is not very difficult. I mean, it can be, but in normal mode, when you're ready with your best equipment and you have all the accessories that you need, the game becomes rather chill. It's more of a matter of actually getting the right level and tools and grind yourself to the right level that you need to have. And yeah, so I am back and I got myself a couple of knickknacks, like a heal potion in case I am running out of life, so I can actually freaking heal. You get them from the medicine shop. And a mirror that I got from Pim. This item can actually freeze enemies for a moment. It can actually be rather useful against enemies that are quite a bit harder not to crack for you, because with that you can actually go and destroy them easily. The bad part is that by backtracking I also gained a couple of more experience, so now I'm level 6. And I think that just that one level, yeah, just look how much difference one level makes. This is really the key about Ys. If you're having trouble, gain one level. Even just one can do wonders for your adventure. It does help that in this version, in this game, you don't actually level up all that much. So yeah, it's extremely important. Level 6, more than good. And now let's try and use the mirror maybe later. And now we also get a new freaking shield, the silver shield. The silver equipment is gonna be the one of utmost importance in this game. So do not underestimate it, the importance of actually carrying this around. Yeah, just you can see, the silver shield combined with the defense ring is just incredible for this point in the game. I feel that I probably should have bought the other armor set before going inside here. Yeah, there was an heal potion here, which we cannot pick up because we already have one of them. And at this point, might as well go up and use it and get it back. You don't need to be very conservative with money. Like I said, money is extremely easy to get by in this game. The only problem is that despite you having a heal potion, don't expect you to be able to use it outside of battle. This unfortunately doesn't work. And there's also another important item, the Mask of Eyes. By equipping this, we can actually reveal some hidden passageways. Unfortunately, this also makes enemies invisible, which can be a problem if you're not up to snuff with your level or equipment, and these guys can actually hit like trucks. So don't be too careless when using it. Damn it. thankfully I got that freaking item. And this is the exit, but I need another item here because I'm still missing another key. There are 2 keys that we need to get to the boss of this dungeon. I think the second one should be reached by using this golden statue. And since we are here, might as well also try and use the mirror effect. A very long animation. And as you can see, the enemies are basically stuck in limbo. Very, very useful. And yes, got also the second key, the marble key. This mirror item will also become extremely important when exploring the final dungeon of the game. So keep in mind to have one at your side all the time. So now that we got the marble key, we can actually go to this gold statue and walk towards the exit. Now let's see. There we go. Let's save. Let's do 2 things first. Let's use the healing potion so we are full health. And once the effect is over and then we're actually able to save, let's save the game. And also, you don't have to equip anything. It doesn't change anything whether we have the shield or power ring equipped, because the bosses aren't exactly susceptible to the effect of the rings. Adol sends a terrifying bloodlust from within the passage. Some sort of great power was awakening. Yep. Let's use the ivory key next. And once we get inside, the wall springs to life! Here we are with the second boss of the game. Unfortunately, I'm blacking out on his name right now, and oh no! Once again, I am a little bit behind. This happens way too much already. I got 1 level more, so that should do the trick. At the end of the day, it really, at least we know now what the actual level recommendation is. Yeah, now we're freaking talking. Honestly, this boss is so easy that I could have done it that way, but then we would have taken for fucking ever. Yeah, this is the easiest boss in the game. He has no chance of actually hitting you. Adol found a hidden room behind the wall. And we got the first book of Ys, finally. Now with this we can actually go back to Sarah and actually deliver the book to her. This is why I told you to bring the wing, because all that backtracking, gone in a matter of seconds. Now let's go to the house of Sarah. Doesn't seem to be at home. Where is she? You're Adol, are you not? I'm afraid I have bad news. Sarah was murdered, though we know it is not who is responsible. That poor woman. Please take this book. She gave it to me shortly before her death. Wow! She said to give it to a red-haired swordsman named Adol, and she smiled as she spoke your name. I thought she was joking, but then I should have known better. She's a fortune teller after all. Yes, it seems that with her last dying breath she muttered, Adol, abandoned mine and rested. As your name was spoken, I assumed you would understand the message she wished to convey. I understand it quite well. Holy shit. Yeah, apparently someone must have caught wind of what Sarah was doing with us and decided to murder her, because getting all the Book of Ys must not be something that someone actually wants it to happen. Now, since we are here, let's buy the new armor. It's gonna be a very short-lived armor, but at the very least, let's get it. I'm also gonna get the shield eventually. Not now, because I mean, it's not needed, but I want to see the inventory full, that's all I mean. So, Sarah has given us a location, but before we go there, let's do a quick pit stop at Zepik to actually relay the news to Jeba. And we are back once again at Zepik. Now let's go to Jeba's house, so we can also check on Fina, see if she actually managed to recover a bit. Yeah, Fina seems fine at the very least. Hey doll! Don't worry about Fina, she's feeling just fine. Her fever wasn't anything serious, she was just fatigued for a long and frightening ordeal. I'm sorry, Adol. I can't believe I just collapsed like that, without even properly thanking you. It's a bit late now, but thank you, Adol Christine, for saving me from that dark, dank prison. I'll continue looking after Fina for a while. I think some of the area's less savory inhabitants have taken a healthy interest in her. Why would I be imprisoned in such a place? Try as I might, I simply cannot remember. My memories are of the prison and my own name, nothing else. And whenever I attempt to focus and remember anything else, all that comes to me is a headache. You do look kind of similar like a troubadour we met in another town. Now let's go back. Let's leave and then return to the house. This being an old game, some triggers might be a little clunky to activate. I just want to show us every dialogue that I can with them, especially since something changes with Fina eventually. Some of the... Yeah, so you can see she's out here now. And we have a different dialogue with her. Adol, I can never thank you enough for rescuing me from that prison cell. It feels so good to be free. I still can't remember anything but my name though. Who am I? What have I done with my life? And why was I locked in that cell in the first place? I don't know the answers to any of it. I know that my name is Fina, and I've been a prisoner. Why can't I remember anything more? Well, don't force yourself to remember everything. It will actually come back to you eventually, maybe. This is the lovely village. Jeba introduced me to the villager, and everyone seems so very nice. This is the first time I can recall when I felt so at peace. I don't really care if I never get my memories back. If I could stay in this place with these people. I know. I should be trying harder to remember, but I'm just so happy here. Escapism, huh? We are already at this phase. There must be something really bad about your past. But now let's go talk to Jeba because she needs to know what happened. Wrong house. Yeah, this is a bit of an issue. Everything looks the same. Ah, it's you. If you're looking for Fina, she went out for a walk around the village. What's wrong? You don't look well. Adol told Jeba of Sarah's passing. I see. I had a terrible premonition that something like this might happen. Sarah, too, seemed to know the fate that stood before her. I suppose it was her job to know, after all. Sorry, Jeba. Long ago, Ys was ruled by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. Sarah and I are descended from one of these priests. Much of Sarah's power came from the Tova bloodline. I suspect she knew more about the disaster befalling Esteria than anyone could have imagined. And now we can ask Jeba to read the books! Well, we cannot grieve Sarah's loss forever. In order to grant her dying wish, you must continue onward, Adol. You must find the Books of Ys. I am fully convinced that you are the swordsman whose coming Sarah foretold. At any rate, the Books of Ys. I'm a bit rusty, and with Sarah gone, I am the only one left who can read the ancient script. So let's read the 2 books. We got the volume of Adol and the volume of Tova. Let's start with Adol. So this is the book you found in the shrine. The Book of Adol. Long ago, Cleria was created in Ys. It was displayed in the Temple of Solomon as a monument to prosperity. But suddenly, disaster struck. In the shadow of that prosperity, evil had grown and brought it with seeds of suffering. It struck with all-consuming fury, and in the wake of its demon hordes, even the fair land of Salseda became as ash. But even if all were to be wiped away, the prosperous and the suffering alike, The twin trees and the twin moons will forever watch over this land. So there was a catastrophe in Ys, and this material called Cleria that was created and brought eternal prosperity. Something that we need to take notes of. Now let's see the volume Tova. This is the Book of Ys, lost from our family's storehouse long ago. The Book of Tova. Ys was sealed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses embody the spirit of our land and inspire our lives. One represents order and the other freedom. If we were ever to lose them, all our struggles and achievement would have come to naught, and we will never again know peace. We must not lose the goddesses, regardless of the cost, even unto eternity's shadow. So yeah, this is the same that was told to us by Jeb about the 2 goddesses and the 6 priests that hold the structure of Ys together. The words recorded in these books will surely illuminate the truth behind Esteria's turmoil. The stone wall, the appearance of the monsters, the continued theft of all items made from silver, and now Sarah's death. I'm certain that all of this stems from a great instability in the flow of destiny. You're the only one with the ability to uncover the truth behind it all. And I will fulfill my mission, Jeba. All of that in Sarah's memory. So, she has told us about one location that we still need to check. The abandoned mine in Rastain. If you remember from parts before, Rastain was a village that was completely wiped out by the monsters. And apparently those monsters came out from that same mine. A mine that was... this main use was uncovering silver. Silver that is also getting stolen slowly by everyone in the land. Now, the location should be right around here. On complete west. Oh no, this is the Rhoda tree. Let's talk to him. I mean, at least let's admire him. A big effing tree. So there should be another one of these running around, huh? So yeah, I think I went too far west. So let's backtrack over one screen. Whenever I found the exit of this place. Yeah, I mentioned it before, but the graphics don't make it a lot of favors. So there we are. This is the ruins of Rastain. Everything was completely wiped out. And this right here is the entrance to Rastain Mine. The place where we will start our next session with Ys Chronicles. I am Markus. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, guys, and have a very nice day.